What's up, everybody? It is I, Sehat, the blind seer. I'm going to skip the whole opening spiel. My kid busted in on the last video, and I'm not sure how much time I'm going to get to do this one. So I'm going to try to get through these really quick. Business has picked up a little bit lately, and I'm really thankful for that, guys. I'm making a note to say that in all these videos because I know not everybody watches every video I do. So I repeat myself to make sure everyone gets the same message. Thank you guys so much for buying readings and throwing me some donations and stuff like that. It's kept all of this going while the whole world has gone nuts, and it means the world to me and keeps the kid that interrupted the last video very happy and full of chicken nuggets, and that's means the world to her too. So thank you guys so much for all of the support. I hear footsteps. Hi, sweetheart. I thought your phone was charged.
No, the other one died.
The other one died. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was at 3%.
All right. Bye, sweetheart. Told you. That kid. Alright, guys. This is the last one for the night. I might try to do a couple more towards the end of the week if I can. It's really hard to shoot stuff. Having said that, as much as there are constraints on my time and I am overworked and stuff, please don't hesitate to hit me up to buy readings. I depend on the money that I make doing this to support my kids and myself and keep all of this going. So, don't ever think I'm too busy to work, because that's what keeps all of this going. That's working is the reason why I get to be this busy. So please don't hesitate to hit me up. So we are doing water signs this time. What we would like is whatever reading will be the most beneficial for the water signs in the audience, the water signs in the lives of anyone watching, for my channel, for my business, and for everyone involved. To the left. To the left, to the left. Okay, we're going to jump right in and do Cancer. 10 of Wands. Cancer, you are in full manifestation mode right now. You are working that spiritual, ambitious fire energy of yours. Very impressive for a water sign to be that strong fire energy right out the gate. But yes, that is full manifestation of like your needs on a spiritual level, like being absolutely fulfilled in your soul with what you have and what you're doing right now. And you feel very engaged in your fire energy. We have the Hermit inverted. So not keeping to yourself, not isolating from the world. I almost feel like this is a nurse or a doctor or something. Like, I don't know who my cancers are, but anybody out there that's in the medical profession, this is starting to sound like you. Feeling very spiritually fulfilled with what you're doing, but also putting yourself out there in the world and putting yourself at risk right now. And you have the Queen of Pentacles inverted. So, I feel like in this instance that's saying that things aren't going to come to a head the way that you're thinking they are. Like the physical manifestation of the energy that you're facing, it's not going to peak any worse than it already is. Like, it's not going to, like, things have leveled off. It's not going to get worse in the future. Things are not going to fall apart for you. There may not be a whole lot of big reward in what you're doing right now, but it doesn't seem like that's why you're doing it anyway. So, But even though you feel spiritually fulfilled, you're having to expose yourself to the world and large and at risk, and you don't. Maybe you don't feel like you're getting the recognition. Because, like, Queen of Pentacles is the peak of that earthly energy, like compensation for a very hard job or something like that. And I feel like this is somebody in the medical profession that just isn't getting the appreciation and the compensation that they deserve for the risk that they're putting themselves at. But maybe that's not it. It could be anything like that, though. If this is somebody that, whatever you're doing, it doesn't have to be medical. You could be working at a grocery store, or a delivery driver, or whatever it is that you're doing. Whoever this is, I feel like you're one of the essential personnel that is having to put yourself at risk for the benefit of everyone else. And it feels like you're not getting the compensation or the recognition that you deserve for that. And if that's the case, I appreciate it. If nothing else, what we're all going through is so incredibly difficult, and we couldn't do it without the people that are actually exposing themselves to the greatest risk for our benefit to keep everything running to the degree that it is. So if that's what this reading is about, and it really feels like it is, thank you so much, at least from me. And it doesn't seem like this is going to get rewarded anytime soon, and I'm sorry for that. But it seems like it's more spiritual. It's whatever you're doing is fulfilling for you. That you know that it's important, and you know that it is appreciated, even if it's not expressed, and even if you're not receiving the compensation that you should for what you do. I wish you the best of luck, Cancer. That's a rough reading. That's a tough one. That you're, even though you're fulfilled, you're exposing yourself to risk, and you don't feel like the compensation is adequate for what you do. And I'm so sorry that that's the way things are. That's exactly why I've been pushing in all of my videos that we need to do better, y'all. We got to do better than what we were doing before. This has got to teach us that lesson. And it's people like our poor Cancer here who work themselves to death for the rest of us and don't get the recognition for it, that feel it the most right now, that things have to change. So I wish you the best of luck, Cancer, and I'm going to move on to the next one. Anyway, if this was right and it resonated with you, thank you so much for what you're doing. I appreciate it, even if no one else says it. I want you to hear that from me. So I'm going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Four of Cups. You are keeping your emotions to yourself right now, with keeping things kind of suppressed and buried a little. You have the Three of Wands. You are learning to control your emotions. Big distinction, and I'm very proud of you. That's something that can be difficult for Scorpios. You guys tend to be a little volatile at times. But Three of Wands shows that you are in a place of spiritual growth and progress right now, and you are learning to have some degree of mastery over your emotions, and that is a very powerful skill to have, and I'm very impressed with you, Scorpio. That does not come easily to water signs, and yeah, we're doing water signs. But yeah, that's not something that comes easily to water signs in general, and especially you guys with your volatile nature. I am very impressed, and I mad respect. Two of Wands, Scorpio. So now that you are learning to master your emotions, you have two different paths that you can choose, and that choice is coming up for you very soon, Scorpio. That you've taken your feelings out of matters to a degree. So these two alternatives that you've been weighing, these two things that, I mean, it's two of one, so it's two things you feel very passionate about. It's two things that engage your fire energy in different ways. You're going to have to choose one or the other, though. And now that you've gotten a handle on your emotional energies, maybe you can think a little more rationally about which one it is that would be the best choice. And I wish you the best of luck with that. I'm very impressed, and just be aware that you do have a choice coming up in how you can proceed from now on, and that you're going to have to make that choice, or the choice will be made for you without your consent. The universe just kind of moves on its own, whether you do the thing or not. So, and move on and do Pisces. I hope that was helpful, guys. My kid busted in and kind of threw me off in one of the videos. So, Pisces, we have the Six of Pentacles. You're not liking the way things are for you right now, career-wise, living arrangements. You're not happy with your situation. It's not ideal for you anymore, Pisces. The Ace of Swords. So you're kind of looking at things in a new light, seeing things a little differently, and recognizing that you're not happy with your situation has kind of opened your eyes to a lot of new thoughts that you didn't have before. Three of Swords, inverted for you, Pisces. So, this new energy that's come in, this recognition that you're not quite happy with things the way they are, and that seeing the contrast should be teaching you a lesson, but it's not. There's some mental growth that should be happening here for you, Pisces, and you're not there for whatever reason. So, take some time to analyze these new thoughts, this new energy, this new. I feel like it's going to come off as there's going to be some feelings attached to it sooner or later, but for right now, it's just that like the situation is not ideal for you anymore, and you're becoming increasingly aware of that. It's starting to enter your mind. You're starting to think about things in a different way, and you need to kind of lean into that because there's a lot of growth coming for you that's only going to come from analyzing these new thoughts and really working this out in your mind. So don't push away these new thoughts, even if they seem kind of incongruent with your current reality. That's what they're there for. Uh, Something isn't working for you, so something needs to disrupt that so that you can find something that is. And I wish you the best of luck with that. Let these new ideas and new perspectives on things come as they will, and just take them at face value, embrace them, try to understand them. Do your best to work it out in your mind, and you'll, as your awareness grows, your understanding will grow as well. And that's the whole point of all this. This is sort of like a puzzle for you to figure out, Pisces. Where is it that things aren't fitting, and what is it that you need to do to make that work itself out? Usually, you guys are kind of hands off. Things just kind of flow for Pisces. It kind of you're super lucky in that way. That things just sort of seem you're always in like the right place at the right time for things to go just right for it to be in your favor. And this isn't going to be like that. This is something that you're going to have to think about and you're going to have to work out for yourself. So you're going to have to be hands on with this one, Pisces, and you're going to have to piece the clues together in your mind and expand your awareness in order to understand this new energy and these new feelings. And with that, I'm going to call it a wrap for now. That will be the. I really hope that this was helpful, guys. I really appreciate the donations and the readings that people have bought. I know things are tight for everybody, and they're especially tight for small businesses like mine. I'm a single father with two girls, and I have a lot of responsibilities, but I'm never too busy to work because that's what keeps all this going. So please don't hesitate to hit me up. If you like what you see and you want to toss a coin to your seer, there are links down in the description where you can find out how to do that. You can check those out while you hit the subscribe button and like this video. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you get notifications whenever I upload new videos and whatnot. And be sure to check out my social media accounts. I'm on Facebook at Real Blind Seer and Blind Seer Official on Instagram. Uh, I don't know. I feel like I'm leaving something out. But anyway, I really hope that this was helpful, guys. I really hope that you guys tune in next time, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. So, thank you.